Carolina's defense present when they have not just one but two capable edge rushers?
Yeah, there's no question. The edge is something that's been an issue for a lot of teams that they face.
Number 5, Katie referenced the edge rushers. That is the target for South Carolina's Kennard and Stewart today. Jalen Milroe. South Carolina won the toss.
All security, because South Carolina's defense thrives on takeaways. They've got 10 this year.
Justice Haynes will start in the backfield as he splits out. They'll get him the ball right away. Here's Haynes in space.
Kyle Kennard and Dylan Stewart, that's the duo at defensive end coming upfield that Alabama has got to be concerned with. They have been wrecking games this year.
2nd and 7 as Haynes will take it off left tackle. Gets a little hope. Milroe on 1st down. Gets it out quickly, and turning the corner is Bernard, and Jeremy Bernard breaks free.
And Bernard's able to just hook up in that soft spot in the zone. It's a really nice catch.
Dagger early, G-Mac. Here's your 2nd down run as Kennard makes the tackle of Jam Miller.
And then out here, it's using your speed to get to the quarterback.
Opportunity for that on 3rd and 9. Milroe launches downfield. 2nd and 14. Milroe gets it out to the near.
Milroe's got to be ready to throw this hot if all 6 guys come, because there's only 5 blockers.
To number 5, Kennard standing up at the bottom of that line. Here's 3rd and 9, and it gets to him. Kyle Kennard was in that stance, just saying, I got him in my sights, and he finds him with a sack. 6.5 on the year now for Kennard.
Well, Alabama that time had 2 linemen blocking T.J. Sanders at defensive tackle. They've got the left tackle here and the right guard here, and somehow nobody takes care of the guy that's leading the SEC with 5.5 sacks. That's a mistake up front.
As they continue to recover from the aftermath of the recent hurricane. As Ryan Williams is able to be strong for us. And guys, we are staying strong as you are in our thoughts, Andy and Tim. This is Justice Haynes, who Bama only 1 of 4 today on 3rd down. Here's a 3rd and 5. Milroe with Kennard chasing, more pressure, and they get to him.
Alabama's offensive line was sliding away from Kyle Kennard and working to the other side with Stewart, and it's the 2nd time now in the last 2 drives that no one's worried about Kennard coming off the edge. It's just too much speed. Yeah, I mean, like we talked about with Nick Sheridan, you got to always know where he is. There's a variety of problems. Now, you at home all know about Kennard at this point. 254 pounds, his get-off is so explosive, and he has the ability to bend around the edge. Can't double-team both of these guys. That's the problem. And when the speed both gets up the field, it's a quarterback sandwich. I mean, they just push tackles and collapse the pocket. This is a big reason why, Joe, this is one of the best pass defenses, not just in the SEC, but the entire country. They've got first-round talent on both edges coming upfield. You got to be ready for more quarterback run here. They love it out of the empty set. South Carolina's got everybody within 6 yards of the ball.
Going to do it again with blockers in front. 2nd and 4. Quarterback run again, and Milroe. 1st and goal. Haynes into the end zone. Touchdown time.
It's because they think he might keep it himself. So off the edge that time, Jalen.
Milroe just had to get rid of it as he was drifting back into the end zone. And the officials are going to talk this one over.
That should be a safety. That should be intentional.
That was Kyle Kennard again, and the flag comes in, and Shane Beamer says, is that a safety? I want a safety out of this. Safety's on the board.
Wow. And what an impact Kyle Kennard has had in this game early for South Carolina defensively. Just way too soft off the right side. There's Kennard here, and you're going to see there's no Alabama receiver to this right side of the field. He gets chipped, he's off the ball, and it's sort of a delayed rush. But because of the pressure coming from the backside and Dylan Stewart, it forced Milrow to kind of flow to his right side, and you just see how quickly, at 255 pounds, Kyle Kennard is able to close the gap. Next possession, you get the delayed rush here by Kennard. They're able to get the safety, and now, Joe, with that last penalty on the kick, South Carolina's got the ball close to midfield again, and they've got
48 seconds and 2 timeouts for Jalen Milrow, who's going to run the ball, and he's taken down. A tackle for loss.
Guess who? Kyle Kennard. That time slanting inside the right tackle, Elijah Pritchett. It's not just in pass plays. He's everywhere. And by the way, it doesn't matter who's been trying to block him. Everybody's getting some. Against Will Campbell, who might be the first tackle taken in the draft from LSU, Kyle Kennard was up in his business. He's been beating you upfield, upfield, upfield. Tackles start to set. They're a little bit hesitant, and Kennard's able to dive inside and make a play. Just remarkable. You've got special talent coming off that edge in the Georgia Tech transfer for Kennard that nobody's been able to block consistently this year.
His first year at South Carolina, he has completely over-delivered on expectations, playing his very best today.
As at running back, trying to get a chip. 2 guys miss him. What a great job spinning into the...
Milrow, final seconds here before halftime. That ball's picked off. That is picked up by Kilgore. Kilgore, seconds remaining.
Clock was at zeros. Let's take a look at this again. Slow developing play.
Finally, Jalen Milrow is out on the field. 6:14 remaining in the third, and the first time we see him in this second half as he gets it complete to Cole Adams, who kept his balance. Jam Miller now on first down.
You got to start moving Milrow around a little bit, not make him an easy target.
Kennard was the most dominant player in the first half today. What kind of impact will he make here as Miller struggles to get much? It'll be 3rd down. South Carolina defense, they have been the stories. Kennard comes up with another tackle.
He's had a lot of success in this game working on the right side against Elijah Pritchett at right tackle. They've been getting tons of pressure on multiple drops, and right now Alabama doesn't have a tight end or running back over to that side, so Kennard is one-on-one with the tackle.
3rd and 5. You saw the 4 sacks against Milrow, the most of any team so far this season. Here's 3rd down. Milrow, quick strike, and
the hesitation and a pump fake here to the right, just allowing his guy to get open.
3rd down and 17. Milrow in 19 unanswered points by a fiery Gamecocks team. Milrow trying to set up, and he will just have to throw it away. That was Kyle Kennard again impacting.
That's amazing. And they're trying to move the pocket. We talked about that earlier. Nick Sheridan, their play caller, potentially moving the launch point and to try to change it up. And still, Kennard's able to make an impact on the play. For 3rd and 1 now. But they just have not found a way consistently to negate number 5 for South Carolina.
So Nick Sheridan, the play caller for Coach DeBoer. What does he dial up on 3rd and 1? Jam Miller. Miller's got the first down, a stiff arm. 1st down and 5 after the penalty. Jam Miller straight ahead. It'll be 2nd and short.
I start throwing with a little bit more conviction.
2nd and 2. Milrow looking for an option and finding Ryan. 2-point attempt. Milrow to the end zone, and that's it. Right now, following that shocking loss to Vanderbilt, they have a 1-point lead against South Carolina.
For South Carolina, they're pinning their ears back.
2nd down and 10. Milrow being chased again, but keeps his footing, and now this is where he's dangerous.
And still Milrow is able to find his way up. We've been talking about Kennard all game. This is the other guy that is the real deal. He's only a true freshman. He's the number 3 ranked defensive end coming out of high school.
1st down, Jam Miller. Jam Miller catches his seam, and then
they're taking advantage of Kennard getting upfield this time. Vandermark, the left guard's coming around to seal that, and that allows it. So you're thinking about, and from a play calling standpoint here, how do we negate these defensive ends?
Way off the mark. So Bama looking to hold on to this 1-point lead.
3rd and 8.
They bring the house. Yeah. Every guy on defense.
You recover the onside, you throw the interception, and Alabama lives